Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another installment right here on the Rashad Terry YouTube channel, the home of Rashad Terry Global Beauty, also the home of the Beauty Business Masterclass. Today we're going to be talking about your business experiencing an identity crisis. So what do I mean by your business may be experiencing an identity crisis? There is no clear brand identity. There is no clear understanding of the products and services that you offer. There may not be a clear understanding of the specifics of the scope of the products and services that you offer. If you do not have clarity in those things and you have been in business for a year or more, then your business may be experiencing an identity crisis. And honestly and truly, it starts from you. So when your business is experiencing an identity crisis, it's because you don't have a specific understanding of what the focus should be in your business and what the focus should be as it pertains to the products and services that you offer. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to learn how to wear two separate hats. And when we say wear two separate hats, those two separate hats have to be worn in separate times in separate entities. So if you are someone who creates your products and sells your products, the first thing that you need to know is that as a product developer, you need to think like a product developer, and as an entrepreneur, you need to think like an entrepreneur and business owner. If you are thinking about them both or thinking about it all at once, you are contributing to your identity crisis, in my opinion. So just using Steve Jobs and Apple, I think that's his name. Don't know if that's his name. I'm an esthetician and product developer, not a historian. But there was a product developer, and he did not have the ability to sell his iPhone until I believe it was Steve Jobs came along, who was an entrepreneur who understood target audience, driving sales, etc. So I say that to say that you have to own in on the separation of the two. And if you can't, maybe you need to stay in the product developer lane and find someone who is good with numbers, good with target audiences, good with marketing, but with the business side, and bring them in to help you or assist in aiding in your sales. So that's the first thing. You focus your energy on the products, but you don't focus in on all the other aspects of what it takes to sell the product. The next thing is, as a product developer and entrepreneur, although there are two distinct roles in the business world and they can overlap or intertwine with each other, they are separate. So this is the definition that I pulled up for a product developer. A product developer is responsible for creating and developing new products. They may work for a company or as a freelancer and focus on researching, designing, testing new products in their area of expertise. They typically have a background in engineering, design, or related field that may work. So in this instance, it's a beauty business, a product. You typically will have a background, some sort of cosmetic chemist certification or some sort of esthetician license, etc., etc. But an entrepreneur, on the other hand, is someone who starts and runs a business. They're responsible for developing a business idea, securing funding, managing employees, and overseeing the day-to-day operations of the business. Entrepreneurs are often driven by passion for a particular product, service, or industry. So where one is passion to develop the product, the other one is passion for the product to drive the product in sales. So the first thing when you're dealing with brand identity crisis is understanding that you as the business owner need to separate the two. You do that by not focusing on the products so much. If you have been selling for a year now and if you've been selling your products for a year now and you have not driven any sales and income, and let me just say, in your first year, if you're doing this, let's say grassroots or starting up from the ground, you should, in your first year, in my personal opinion, at least make 10K. That's the minimum, the bare minimum in profitable sales. If you have not reached at least 10K in your first year as a minimum, you probably need to reevaluate what you're doing to sell. A couple of things that I'll give you guys without giving you too much, because if you want to learn these things, you are more than welcome to go to RashadTerryEducation.com and subscribe to the website. And also, we have a Beauty Boss Mentor Academy as well as a Beauty Boss Masterclass. There we teach you everything about the beauty business, how to start up your business, how to get the standard operating procedures in place, the regulatory, just everything. Just go over to the website and you can see the course overview. But a couple of things that you need to think about in driving sales. One, you need to figure out who your target audience is. Two, you need to figure out the age and the scope of your clients. Three, you need to figure out who your competition is and create competitive rates with your competition. And four, you need to get your product in as many people's hands as possible. And let me tell you, if you are holding on to only sales, maybe you need to take 10% of your total product. If you add up all of your total product, this is the way that I would personally do it. You're going to add up the total amount of your product's inventory, and you're going to take 10% of that every month, and you're going to choose people who have influence. You're going to choose people who have the ability to carry word of mouth. You're going to choose people who have exposure, and you're going to send those products out and ask for a review. That's it. 10% is just 10%. You've got to invest in your business, not just by investing your own money, but you may have to invest some of your products out to other people and get it in people's hands. That is one of the number one reasons why people don't make the sales that they want. They're scared to get the products in people's hands by any means necessary. Of course, you want to do your research and your studies to make sure that the people that you're giving your products to are going to be worth it, but you can't make the sales if you're just holding on to everything. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that helped. I hope that this inspired you to do a little bit more within your business. Don't be inspired, be obsessed. Until next time, I will see you guys for another installment right here on the Rashad Terry page. See ya.